It's another beautiful day in New York. We've been working our way through all the subway lines, and we've only got one left in the Bronx now, so we're gonna go do that today. Actually, we've gotten through about half of the subway lines already, which is kind of cool because when we're done, we can say we've been to every station in New York City. Anyway, so today we are going to go look at the independent Concourse Line up in the Bronx. Should be nice. An independent line for a change. We've had a lot of IRT and BMT lines so far. If you're just finding this channel, I pick out places in New York City to go explore, and I take you with me. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. But for now, it's back to the Bronx. Let's go. I don't usually like backtracking, but we got to go one more back into Manhattan, then we're going to come back here. So today we're on the Concourse Line, which is an IND or independent subway line. The independent subway line was the line that was built by the city. We've been looking at IRT or interborough rapid transit lines and BMT, Brooklyn Manhattan Transit Company lines. We've done a couple IND lines, but not too many yet. But this is the last line that we haven't done in the Bronx yet, so here we are. So the line runs from the 8th Avenue line in Manhattan all the way up to Bedford Park Boulevard in the Bronx. So this whole line opened July 1st, 1933, which is less than 10 months after the first IND line, the 8th Avenue line, opened. At this first station, we are in Manhattan. This is 155th Street at 8th Avenue. This is a local station, 2 side platforms, 3 tracks. Center track is an express track used by the D Express on weekdays during rush hours. The station is the only station in Manhattan served only by the IND Concourse Line. The station has a full-length mezzanine upstairs, but I think only parts of it are still open. There's an interesting exit upstairs too, so we'll go have a look at that. The station has a quadruple wide staircase exit here. This exit is extra wide here because the Polo Grounds, the stadium where the New York Giants used to play until 1958, was right outside the station. This is to handle the crowds at the stadium. Giants left for San Francisco in 1958. The Mets played at the Polo Grounds in 62 and 63, but then they built Shea Stadium, and the Polo Grounds was demolished in 1964. But this subway exit's still here. Broke up the mezzanine upstairs and closed off parts of it, and here you can see the stairs that are blocked off that go up to the parts that are closed. Same over on that side. This is 161st Street, Yankee Stadium, also marked as River Avenue on some of the signs. This opened with the rest of the line in 1933. This is a local station, 2 side platforms, 3 tracks. Transfer to the IRT 4 upstairs, which is where we transferred on the way in, and we'll transfer there to get home too. And there's a mezzanine upstairs. This station is pretty heavily used because of Yankee Stadium being right here, so it's been redone fairly recently. Now we're at 167th Street, underground station, local station, 2 side platforms, 3 tracks. There's a mezzanine at each end of the platform, the full-time and mezzanines at the north end of the platform. Below this is actually the 167th Street tunnel under the Grand Concourse. Until July of 1948, there was a crosstown trolley service that used that tunnel. When the trolley was discontinued, they replaced it with a bus service and used that tunnel for the buses for a little while, but then the buses were moved up to street level to make transfers easier. The staircases to that underpass were permanently closed in 1993 for security reasons, and now there's no pedestrian access to that tunnel. 170th Street. This opened with the rest of the line in 1933. Underground station, 2 side platforms, 3 tracks. There's a mezzanine up top. The full-time mezzanine is at the north end of the station. Below this station is a tunnel carrying 170th Street underneath the Grand Concourse. On both sides of the platforms at the southern end, there were staircases that led down to an underpass near that tunnel, but those were closed off in 1992. Here you can see those staircases and the sign that still points to 170th Street. This station is 174th, 175th Street. This opened with the rest of the line in 1933. Local station, 2 side platforms, 3 tracks. There are mezzanines at each end. At this station, both the Grand Concourse and this underground concourse line pass over the Cross Bronx Expressway. The concourse line also passes over both 174th Street and 175th Street, but totally enclosed in a tunnel. So remember, the IND stations have a very different feel to them than the IRT and the BMT stations. A lot less ornate, kind of utilitarian, but much bigger. Down here we got the Cross Bronx Expressway. The subway goes over the Cross Bronx Expressway in that tunnel that's there. And above that is Grand Concourse. There's an exit that goes right up to Grand Concourse. I just walked up that, and now I'm out of breath. But anyway, you can see the Cross Bronx down there, and here's the Grand Concourse here. All right, back down. Tremont Avenue. This opened with the rest of the line in 1933. This is actually an express station, 2 island platforms, 3 tracks. The station had a full-length mezzanine. I think they've broken that up and closed off parts of it. It's 182nd, 183rd Street, opened with the rest of the line in 1933. Underground station, 2 platforms, 3 tracks. There's a mezzanine above. It used to be full length, but they've closed parts of it. Crossover is only possible through the northern mezzanine, and despite the name of the station, there's actually no exit to 183rd Street. Station is Fordham Road. It opened with the rest of the line in 1933. Express station, 2 island platforms, 3 tracks. This station has more room than any other stations on the Concourse Line. It's got a bunch of closed stairways and passageways. This is a big mezzanine. There's even a gated off part of it that you can't get into. Kingsbridge Kingsbridge Road. It opened with the rest of the line in 1933. Express station, 2 island platforms, 3 tracks. The station has a mezzanine above it and a mezzanine below it, and I'm kind of confused about where all the exits come from, but we'll walk around. Has a mezzanine below it at one end of the platform and a mezzanine above it at the other end of the platform. So the station opened with the rest of the line in 1933. It's kind of an express station. It's got 2 island platforms, 3 tracks. It's the last stop on the line for the B though, so the B pulls up in the middle here and empties out on one side and then loads up from the other side. The station has 2 mezzanines above. Used to have 1 full-length one, but now the closed part of it has a master tower for the line. And both platforms have several closed staircases. Because the next station, Norwood 205th Street Station, was never intended to be the terminus. It doesn't have any crew quarters, so the crews tend to change at this station. So this is the Norwood 205th Street Station. It's the terminal that wasn't meant to be a terminal. It opened with the rest of the line in 1933. The station has 2 tracks and 1 island platform. It is the terminus of the Concourse Line and the D train. It wasn't meant to be the terminus because the tracks were supposed to have continued east and met up with the IRT White Plains Road line to serve more of the northeastern part of the Bronx. But then when the city acquired the Dyer Avenue line from the New York, Westchester, and Boston Railroad, they decided they didn't need to extend this one anymore. Because of the planned extension though, the 2 tracks extend about 700 feet past the station here. Like I said, the station doesn't have any crew quarters, so crews have to change at Bedford Park Boulevard. The station was declared one of the worst in the system in 2005, and it still looks a little bit rough. That's that extended part of the track. You can see where the trains are way up down there. That's it for the Concourse Line. I'll hop on and head back. I'm back up to the east side after a nice look at the IND Concourse Line, our last line to cover in the Bronx. Indeed, the IND is very different from the BMT and the IRT lines. More good times with subways. By the way, I walk by that old firehouse all the time, and I just found out that Andy Warhol used to have a studio on the 2nd floor of that at one point. Anyway, if you're just finding this channel, be sure to check out all the rest of the episodes already available on YouTube up to the east side. Like and subscribe, tell all your friends about it, and look for new episodes every Friday. Thanks for coming with me to explore New York City. I'll see you next time.